I miss Dan. I never thought I'd miss Dan this much, but I do. I miss Dan I miss Dan when I see my nephew. I never thought I'd miss Dan this much, but when I see my nephew, I think about him a lot. I'll never forget how I heard that Dan died. It was through text message, and it was through text message because the kids were in the car. The kids were in the car, and they didn't want them to know that he was dead. Dan had a gun. He had a gun. I didn't know he had a gun. My sister didn't tell me that he had a gun, but he had a gun. Dan used to tell these fucking corny jokes, and he would always share them with me because he knew that I was the only one in the family that would laugh at them. They were fucking corny as shit. I was a big bitch to Dan. I was a big bitch because I wanted Dan to be a better man for my sister, but he loved me. He bought me a coat one winter, and he bought me a coat because he said it reminded him of the one that his dad bought his sister. It hangs in my closet in one of those wrapped dry cleaning bags. I don't use it because I think subconsciously I know it reminds me of Dan. I'll never forget how he died, and when I saw my sister in the middle of the street with my mom and dad, she had these big, precious moments, eyes filled with tears. And I remember thinking, well, shit, girl, you gotta hold it together, because if you don't hold it together, the family's really gonna go crazy. I asked my mom, I said, did they clean up the mess? Did they clean up the mess? No, they just took his body. So me and my dad is such a badass, and he went straight into the house, and he went straight to the rectangle of blood, and I remember thinking, man, my dad is so cool. Nothing fucking scares him. And he went straight to ripping up the carpet. It was this beautiful shade of red, and the blood seeped all the way to the cement floor. And we put it in a trash bag and tossed it in the back of the townhome in the dumpster. I think of Dan the most when I see my sister, because I don't know how she's fucking living. She hasn't gone to therapy, and I'm like, damn bitch, you really need to go. But she's alive. But I wonder if my nephew's gonna have problems and shit. I miss Dan.